Alaska gets over 2 million visitors every year. 65% of those people come by cruise ship. While it's a great way to see the state, cruise ships aren't for everyone. Many hardworking Americans save up for years to take the trip of their lives up here. And they don't want to be shuttled on and off a boat every couple of hours or like stuffed into a van to go on tours. I mean, personally, that's not my favorite way of travel. They want to explore Alaska like we do. They want to feel like they're visiting friends and family, not just being kind of shuttled around anonymously. And most importantly, they want freedom. They want to grab a pole, hop on a quad, and go fishing under the midnight sun.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude, we're gonna eat you.
Take the day's catch and throw it on a grill. Maybe they want to grab a metal detector and spend all day trying to find that once-in-a-lifetime nugget.
Oh, that's amazing! Isn't that super?
If you like independent travel and you're freedom-minded, there's one place in the state where you can do all of these things, and that's AKAU Gold and Resort in Nome, Alaska. Listen, as a media business owner, I don't just sit here and shill you anything just to make a buck. I want to sell things I believe in. And in over a year of publishing videos on our YouTube channel, I've really ever only sold 2 things: Aura Gold and trips to AKAU. And that's because I think AKAU is one of the most underrated trips in Alaska. Traveling to AKAU is shockingly good value. You get an all-inclusive week-long trip to Bush, Alaska for the price of a lot of standard cruises. That includes riverboat trips, guided tours, home-cooked meals, transportation to and from the airport, and all of the mining equipment you need to prospect one of Alaska's most famous and richest claims. It includes everything except your plane ticket, your vehicle, and your beer, or scotch if you're fancy like that. For sure, there's other ways you can get out in Bush, Alaska. You can hire a hunting guide for, 30 or 40 grand. You can book a lodge out in the wilderness for like $6,000, $7,000. But the really cool thing about AKAU is that it's very price accessible. I mean, 1 week is gonna cost you $3 grand. So there's 2 other important things to know about AKAU. One, it's extremely exclusive. So there's only about 20 guests per week. And that allows them to make every client feel like family. And the other thing that's important is that while it feels like you're way out in the bush, it's only about 15 minutes from Nome. So at the end of a long, hard day of running the sluice box, you can go into town, find a bar, and find your favorite miner there. And believe me, they'll be there. Miners like beer. There's a reason it has a 4.9 out of 5-star rating on Google and a 5 out of 5 on Facebook. The reviews are full of people talking about what an awesome and special experience it was. If you're still with me, I want to give you a rundown of the best month you want to come and visit, because every month offers different possibilities. If you want the best weather possible, come in June. It's the driest and the brightest. It has pretty much 24-hour daylight. There are only a few spots left to book in the week of June 27th, so go ahead and get your spots as soon as possible. If you love to fish, you're gonna wanna come in July, August, or September. Late August and September are particularly good because that's when the silvers are running. Silver salmon are huge and delicious, and Tyler knows just where to take you on his riverboat to find the best run. And if you wanna eat sweet, delicious crab right out of the Bering Sea, come in those months as well. The great thing about making a trip to AKAU and this far north is that you can decide whether you want to see the midnight sun or the northern lights, depending on when you go. But the cool thing is that it's all happening in one season. So June and July is when you'll see the midnight sun. And in September, there's a very good chance you'll see the northern lights. I think September is a beautiful and underrated time of year to visit. The weather is drier than July and August. The tundra is exploding with beautiful orange, red, and purple. I made that up. Orange, red, and yellow. And some cultures say if you conceive a child under the Northern Lights, you'll bless them with good luck and good looks, which is why AKAU provides private cabins. And as always, the gold there is unbelievable. The gold up at AKAU is the genesis of the Great Alaskan Gold Rush. That's where it began. It's produced 5 out of the 10 largest nuggets to come out of Alaska. Just 2 years ago, I saw a woman pull a 1/4 ounce nugget out of just 5 minutes of metal detecting.
Oh my gosh. Look at that thing. Oh, wow.
It's right over there, 5 minutes in.
It's that easy, huh?
That's incredible.
Shout out to Rhonda. If you put in some work, I guarantee you'll come away with something shiny.
Not bad at all, huh?
The last thing I'll say before I let you go is just a quick word about Augie and Betty, the owners of AKAU. They've been personal friends of mine for years, and they're just incredible people. They mined commercially at the camp for like 2 decades. They were one of 4 families that were mining inland back in the early 2000s, along with the Pomerankis. I'm always amazed at the stories they have to tell whenever I go visit about the region, about the history, about like their personal gold hunting stories. It's wild.
The old timers shafted down. There's a few shafts around here, and they went down and they hit the first pay layer, and then they ran into bedrock. One of the guys decided to go ahead and dig on through that soft bedrock. He went down through that and then hit another pay layer. That was really quite rich.
I could sit by the fire with them for hours and just listen to the various crazy adventures they've had. It's such a stark difference from having a tour guide that just kind of comes up here every summer and leads you around. I mean, they have deep roots with the place. They've done this year after year. I've rarely seen people more accommodating and kind and generous with their time and expertise as Augie and Betty. Just to give you a taste of the kind of stories Augie has to tell, I'm going to publish a podcast Alex and I did back in 2020 where we talked to Augie about all of his stories. You can find the link in the description of the video or click on the screen here. I love working with them so much that I'm offering an exclusive experience only for AKAU customers called the Bering Sea Gold Package. And if you sign up for that package this summer, you'll get a tour of the Eroica with the crew, and I will come out to camp and have dinner with y'all. So if you want to visit this summer, go to akaugold.com or email Betty at info@akaugold.com. I can't wait to see you there. Dude, it's like redundant. AKAU Gold. So gold.com. AKAUgold.com. AKAU!